Hello, everyone. I am Nikki Kinzer with Take Control ADHD. And last week, I did a webinar called What You Need to Know About Planning and ADHD. And at the end of this webinar, I talked about the GPS membership program that we offer here at Take Control ADHD. And we had several questions that came through. And I just want to make sure that we answer all of those questions before enrollment closes. Enrollment closes this Friday on April 28th. So if you have any additional questions, please make sure you let us know. You can email us at info@takecontroladhd.com, and we will make sure that we get those questions answered to you as soon as possible. But before I get to the questions, I do want to share with you a little bit more information around what GPS is, especially if you didn't get a chance to watch the webinar from last week. So GPS is a membership. It's a month-to-month membership. There's a lot of benefits, a lot that goes into it, and it is different than a coaching group. And I'm going to talk about that later in just a moment. But the intention for GPS is to offer a place for you to learn how to plan with ADHD. We use a very clear step-by-step process that allows you to have the space and accountability and time to build your own system with the support of myself and other members of the GPS program. So what makes GPS different is it really does give you the time and space to practice what you're learning inside of the membership site. So our weekly calls that we do on Mondays and Thursdays, we're working. We're together and we have that support, and you can answer or ask questions and I can answer them. But we are practicing the planning, and we're following a very structured step-by-step system that allows you to review your calendar, your tasks, prioritize, and we definitely do a lot with intentional planning as well. Inside the membership, we have tutorial videos, articles, worksheets that are all around the GPS process, around planning, prioritizing, time management in general, productivity. It's everything that you can think of when it comes to planning. We have a weekly Q&A. So every single week that you meet for the weekly sessions, there's an hour in between the two sessions that we offer. And I am there to answer questions, help you if you're building a new system, whatever might come up. So it's a time for you to answer or ask questions, but also answer them, because you can support other people in the program with your own ideas. And so there's a lot of sharing and such that goes on within the community. We also have a GPS happy hour, which is just a fun event for us to get together where we don't have to worry about going into a planning session. So it's more fun. And as a GPS member, you have the highest tier available to our Patreon members. So you are also invited to a lot of other TCA events like Coaching with Nikki, Coffee with Pete. You get the placeholder podcast that Pete does around technology. So there are a lot of other benefits that go on into the membership. So for more information about the GPS membership, please go to takecontroladhd.com services/GPS, and you will find everything there. Enrollment is open right now, but it does close on Friday, April 28th. So make sure that you sign up before that closing date. All right, so let's get to some questions. The first question is, what is the difference between GPS and group coaching? And this actually, there is a difference, because with group coaching, it's really an interactive experience that you have with a coach who's leading, and you have a group of people, and the topics may vary from week to week, or like in our ADHD book club, what we do is we have one book that we are studying, and each week is a chapter that we're reviewing. So it's very specific, where a lot of conversation is going on, and there's a start date and there's an end date. And usually group coaching lasts anywhere between 6 to 12 weeks long. GPS is a monthly membership, so there is no end date. You can stay in the membership as long as you would like to, and we have it in stages. So we've built this planning system, or this membership, around different stages of where you might be in the planning process. So if you're at the beginner stage, You're just now trying to figure out what systems to use. If you're in the builder stage, you're going to be actually working on that organizational structure of how you're going to set up your task management system. So there's a lot of different milestones that happen within GPS. And the membership has a whole website that has its own videos and worksheets and content, things that I talked about earlier. And those kinds of things are not what you get in a coaching group experience. So it's these different components that make it a little bit different. Okay, so are the sessions interactive or are they webinar style? So it's important to understand that the weekly sessions are neither of these things. They're not necessarily interactive and they're not in a webinar style. They are what I call work sessions. So before you attend your first GPS session, there is a course that you need to go through, and that's the GPS process course. And that is explaining what each step means when you're in the GPS work session. So this is time that's dedicated for you to, again, practice your planning. And depending on what stage you are in, it's going to look different for everyone on what they're doing in these sessions. So for example, somebody that's in stage 1 may be doing some research on some different task management systems, but somebody who's in the alumni stage, they've already done that work. So right now they're just doing their planning. They're looking at the week ahead or whatever it is that they're doing. So people in the group are going to be doing different types of things that are all around planning. Okay, what if I don't have any kind of systems and my tasks are everywhere? So that's okay because, again, everybody's going to be doing something different. And this membership is set up to have these different stages, right? So if you don't have any kind of system, you're in stage 1, you're a beginner, and that's okay. We have different videos that are going to help you choose your systems. And then once you've chosen what you want to do, then you can go into stage 2 and we can help you build that. And so again, it's that support that you're getting from everyone. And you don't need to worry about, not having a system. The other thing I want to make very clear is that I meet with everyone one-on-one before you are into GPS too much. And so I want to make sure that I understand where you are in your system so that I can give you a better idea of where to start with GPS, what stage I think you're in, and make it a little bit less overwhelming. And it's also an opportunity for us to talk and get to know each other a little bit better. Okay, is there any possibility of pairing one-on-one coaching with the program? Absolutely. This is something that I added just this year. I have a 3-session package for GPS individual coaching. It is an additional cost outside of the monthly membership rate. However, it is discounted. So we can work together if you need a little bit of extra help setting up your system, or maybe you're just feeling really overwhelmed or stuck. I can help you customize that for your needs. It's really just for anyone who needs just a little bit of extra support. I'm there to be able to help you. And there's other ways to ask questions too. So you can ask questions in the chat when we're in the work sessions. You can email me directly. We have that weekly Q&A. Discord is how we communicate in between sessions. So you can always post your questions there. So there's lots of places where you can actually find that support if you don't want to do the one-on-one coaching. Is there a recommended length of time to participate in the membership, or is it based just really on whatever stage you're in? There is no recommended length of time to participate. I really want people to go at their own pace. Some people can get through the stages pretty quickly. Some people come to GPS and they're already in stage 2 or stage 3. So it really just kind of depends on where you're at and how comfortable you are with your system. If you're getting stuck or you feel like you're not moving along as quickly as you would like to, then I would definitely say, reach out and get that help, get that extra support so we can move you along. We also have designed the membership to be an ongoing resource for people. So that's why we've created this alumni stage. Is we want people to continue taking advantage of the accountability and the space and the time that you have on these weekly meetings, plus all the other great benefits that you get. So once you've hit that alumni stage, you can move over, and it's at a discounted cost, monthly cost. It's not as much money to be an alumni. So that's something that's important to kind of see long term too. You do have to be in the GPS program for at least 3 months before you can move into the alumni, but it definitely gives you that opportunity to continue using the resources. Okay, so where do you answer questions and how much group activity is there? So again, I'm answering questions every week. I'm available during the 2 sessions. It's 8 to 9 Pacific or 11 to 12 Eastern time. And that all happens in Zoom where we meet. During the session, if a question comes up, then I ask that you put that into the chat so that it does not disturb the other members. And I myself will answer those questions, and a lot of times other members will answer those questions as well. And then I also leave a little bit of time at the end to make sure that any questions have been answered. And if we run out of time, then I direct you on where you can ask your question in a different place. And again, we have all those other areas to connect with the community with our GPS happy hour, Discord, all of that. How is it determined which session times you'll attend? So we have 2 session times to choose from on Mondays and Thursdays, and you can go to either one. You can go to both of them if you want. There are no restrictions on which ones to join. So if you can make the earlier session, great. If you can't, and maybe that's the one you normally go to, come to the later one. It doesn't matter. I just want to really share with you that this is one of my favorite services that we have created here at Take Control ADHD. We have dedicated to really make this membership to be one that is transformative in the way that you think about planning and taking control of your time and schedule. I absolutely adore the people that are in it. I welcome new members. I hope you can join us. If you have any questions, make sure you let us know. Again, you can find more information at takecontroladhd.com/services/GPS. And once you sign up, you will have immediate access to the membership site and can start attending the GPS sessions after you watch the course starting Monday, May 8th. Thank you so much for your time and your attention. Again, if you have questions, make sure you let us know at takecontrol.com or takecontroladhd.com. And again, thank you for your time and attention, and have a great day. Bye-bye.